Guys, and welcome to today's vlog. Vlog slash slightly instructional video. As you would have seen from the thumbnail and the title, we are making a cheap chick brooder today. Because Alana is a young farmer now. And the young farmers for the cowpie competition raise chicks. 1 to 2 day old chicks. So we're getting the chicks on Monday, which is actually tomorrow. And you can get 2 for the young farmer to enter in the competition, but the siblings can get some. So we thought we'll get 4 and then we'll have plenty of eggs. They're all meant to be females, but we had an experience once where one of them was a male. So, you know, roast chicken instead. I don't actually know what we will do if any of them are male, but possibly. Anyway, I'm going to show you how we're going to make the chick brooder, because obviously we've done it before, but the old one really old and got broke. So we're making a new one. Let's go. So we've got this plastic box with its lid, but we're not going to use the lid, obviously. The chicks would suffocate. So we use wood and chicken wire, which I still need to grab. And we make a frame that goes round the outside of the box. We bought a bigger box this time because there's going to be 4 rather than 2. Reed's trying to climb on it. I was potting up earlier, excuse the mess. So I will do a cost thingy. I'll put on the screen at some point how much is it costing, because we're trying to keep the costs low. And so we cut it into sections that fit round the corners and then screw it together and add the chicken wire. Let's go. Nice. Okay, so for this chicken brooder, we're using this kind of wire, which I would call probably honeycomb. I don't know what it's actually called. We used to use the little squares, so it was square shaped, but this is what we've got, and then it's rusty, so I've got to cut this off. As we're about to roll the wire up, I get an Amazon parcel. I bought this on Amazon. It's the chick feeder. It's got spikes so they can't perch and poop in it. We've never used one of these long ones before. We normally just get like a bowl or something. But yeah, I thought I'd get it, and then I'm going to do a price work up and see how much it's actually cost me to build this. But we're rolling out the wire now, and excuse Dottie, Alana put her pajamas on Dottie and Dottie's just chilling in them. Reed, this is not plastic that you're allowed to chew, and when we get little cheapy things that go in this box, you're not allowed to chew them either, okay? Dottie's a good girl with them. You, I don't know, I have a feeling you eat them whole. So we're making sure the wire's going to go all the way across. Yeah. And then we'll cut along this because the edge is a bit rusty. So we'll get rid of that bit and then make sure it's the right length.
You want me to cut this folded bit off?
Just cutting along the wire. And I'm going to make a litter tray. I think that's what it's called, a litter blocker or something like that. Which you put the water feeders on so they don't get filled with shavings or bedding with the leftover stuff. So I've cut a little bit of wood up, and I'm going to make a square out the wood, and then I'm going to put the leftover or the spare chicken wire on top, and then the water feeder will go on it to stop the shavings or the bedding getting into the water feeder. We haven't actually bought shavings. We bought something else that was recommended because they didn't have the right size bag of shavings, and you know, we've had to get more, etc., and it was cheaper as well. So we bought some other bedding, which we'll see what it is when we open it because the bag's white, can't see through it. So yeah, I'm going to put this together and make a thing for the water feeder. So this is where the chicks are going to be staying. This is under Alana's bed. Well, it's next to Alana's bed. So this is what you need. You need a water feeder, a small one. We have, so this is a really small one. We do have a medium-sized one that I actually found today, which I'll get if we decide that this isn't enough for 4 chicks. This should definitely be enough for the first week or so. So we've got a really small one, and then that's the water feeder, and there's a slightly bigger one, and then we've got this for their food. it just pops open. We've never used one of these long ones before. We normally use a circle food feeder that has, it's like this, but it has the plastic bit goes straight up, and then you pour the food in the top, and then it comes out around the edges. But we've only got a big version of that, and then I found this on Amazon. It was cheapish because, I mean, I'm trying to make this cheap. And it's got these spikes on top so they can't perch on it. I'm gonna make them a perch. I bought some wooden dowels and stuff, and I'm gonna make them a perch. And yeah, so this is gonna be their feeder, and they'll be able to use this till they get pretty big. Probably not all the way till cowpie, but they'll be able to use it for quite a while. And I could actually technically just pop the top off, because it does just clip off, and then they could use it all the way till they go outside. Although they will, when they're bigger, they'll tip it over. But while they're little, I've got this. And then we do have a bigger circle feeder as well. And then I built this with the leftover chicken wire and wood. So their water feeder will sit on top of this, and it will even work for the bigger one, I think, or the medium one. And when they walk on, the shavings won't get stuck to them, and so the shavings will fall through, and so it won't clog up the water feeder. And then we also have a heat lamp. There is a thing called a hover brooder, or hover brooder, or something like that, which you can get. We've never had them. They're a new thing to us. We're not using that. They're also like really expensive. The cheapest one I found was 30 something quid, and we already had this. But it's just a cable, a plug, and a light bulb attachment with a red bulb. And this thing heats up, and then this is the switch to turn it on and off. You just push it through, and then the plug. And we just made this ourselves probably quite a few years ago. I'm pretty sure we made it ourselves. And then these are the light bulbs. We have a spare one. Always have a spare one when you got chicks, because they need to stay warm. And if this one breaks for whatever reason, then I want to have a spare one ready to switch quickly. And luckily for us, our family situation is where there's mostly someone home, especially with the dogs. And we're going to keep the bedroom door shut so Reed, our new dog, cannot get in, because I have a feeling he would find them very tasty. Dottie's pretty good. She'll just walk past them. If we left them out and Dottie out, she probably would eat them, but she doesn't really pay that much attention to them. Yeah. And then we have the bedding. I'll try and find a picture of what we normally use, and I'll put it here. But they didn't have the right size bag of that, or they didn't have it at all, and I wanted to get it on that day. So we got a different one. They recommended it. It wasn't that expensive. I need to go through and find out how much everything cost. Maybe I'll put it on the screen when I show the products of how much it costs, because even the stuff that we've already bought, I can probably find a cost to, or that we had already. But oh my gosh, this thing is heavy. Oh, this. Oh my gosh, this is really heavy. Wait, how heavy is it? I should say. No. It doesn't look like it does actually say how much it is. No. Anyway, this is the new bedding we've never used before. Don't know how to open it. I think I just need to get some scissors and cut along the top. I'll open the bag up. It's horse bedding, but it says suitable for poultry and small animals. So this is it. This is going to be good. So my plan is to compost. Why is there plastic in it? That's not good. My plan is to compost the bedding afterwards. It has a weird smell to it. I don't know if I like that smell. This is interesting. Hopefully this will be really good for them. Oh, it stinks. It's not like a bad smell, but it's kind of like I don't know what it smells like. Kind of perfume. I mean, shavings have a certain smell, which I don't know. It's a bit perfumey, but not. I don't know. It smells bad, I guess, kind of bad. I'm sure it'll smell better once they've used it a bit. So you put, here, I can show you now. So you put this in, and then you put the shavings round it. And then when they walk on, this stuff should fall through. It's a bit different though, because it's big. But the majority of it will fall through, and it won't make it into the water feeder. I also need to find some marbles for the water feeder, because we've had chicks drown in them, and it's good to put marbles in. This one's quite a small one, but with a bigger water feeder, you really want marbles in it, because they can drown. We had that happen once when we first ever had chickens. We had 3 chickens, and then suddenly we had 2 because one drowned in the water. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. And we'll have the red light on 24/7 to start with. So as it's in the bedroom, we will have a red light night light, which will be fun. Yeah, I'm going to get Alana because she wants to help set this up. Otherwise, I think I'll set it up because I've got a hospital appointment tomorrow, so we're like really busy. And we're getting them tomorrow evening. So I'll get Alana to help set it up tonight. But obviously we don't switch the heat lamp on until they are here. Alana thinks the bedding smells like compost. I don't know. Maybe it does. Anyway, let me just check there's nothing in the bottom of there. And then we can put some bedding in. Okay, so we're putting that in that corner because the heat lamp can be closest to the plug. Okay, let's speed this up. We need more. What's that reflection of? That's the light. There's nothing red in the bottom, don't worry. It's a reflection. Come on, dump it in this corner. Okay. Alana's learning how to look after chicks. She's got to keep a diary as part of the competition. She has to write a daily diary of what her and the chicks get up to. And like how they're growing, etc. And it's basically the person with the best diary and still alive chicks, I think.
John, I will nail this.
I hope so. There you go. Where's the water feeder?
Getting it?
We still need to make one more. No. What do you think this is for?
Oh.
It goes on there.
Wait, so get in there.
Yeah. And then they can't get the shavings in it. Or whatever this stuff's called. I'm going to call this like mini wood chips. It's very spiky. And then the food feeder can go there, or it can just go
anywhere.
Yeah, I'd put it like
Maybe
here.
along there.
That's where the chicks are going to be, because the that's where they're going to snuggle.
What
Because
about
the lights
here?
are gonna
What
be there.
about here?
There's not enough room for the 4 chicks to snuggle.
Wait, the 4 chicks are going to be in here.
Yeah, there's 4.
I thought there were only going to be 2 in here, and you would keep the other 2.
In what?
You have a box.
No, it broke. That's why we built this one. And we've got a bigger one as well. I'm sorry, apparently Alana didn't realise that we were putting all 4 chicks together. Of course they're going to be together. We just can only take 2 to cowpie.
You
shouldn't
deep
realise.
breaths, Alana. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. Don't kill your sister. Don't kill your sister. Don't kill your sister.
Oh, you're too funny. Okay, and then we'll have the lid on, and the heat lamp will be in this corner, and they can snuggle. And then I need to make the perch thing as well. I have bad lighting right now. Oh my gosh. So I am... Second. This drill head is tiny. So tiny. Okay. So I'm putting on the middle beam of the lid. I'm putting on the middle beam of the lid. Gonna drill 2 pilot holes, and then I've got these screws. And I'll just use the actual screwdriver, the electric screwdriver, to put it in. I just need to be careful of where the wire is, so I don't drill through the wire. But this looks okay. I don't have a spirit level or anything, otherwise I'd be able to stand it on its side and check that it's straight, but I don't know where one is. I think Charlie might have one, but I don't know. I don't own one, I don't think. Let's see if I can do this without hitting the wire. There, maybe? Too close? And then Then maybe it doesn't have to be perfect because it's just for the chickens. Perfect-ish. Okay, let's chop a screw it. Put the other one in quick. So hungry. It did split, but that's fine. I did screw it in too far, I don't know. Suddenly went in and split a bit, but it's alright. It's just the top of the lid to help it sit on the box better so it's not straining on the chicken wire. We are going to probably have to cut a hole in the corner so that the light can go through. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do that yet. Okay guys, time to add the lid. Ta-da. Look at that. Fresh box, fresh lid. It may be a little bit wonky. There we go. Look at that. I'm so excited for the chicks tomorrow. I need to now work out how to fit the light. So I was thinking about just unwiring it and wiring it back up, which I've done like hundreds of times, or cutting a hole. I don't know, because as they get older the light needs to get higher up. I don't know, but it's going to be plugged there. Reed, what are you doing? He is going to be a problem. We're going to have to keep the door shut 100% of the time. Yeah. Look, he's sniffing around. Reed, come here. Look. There's going to be something in here that you might find delicious. But Reed, look. Look. You are not allowed to eat it, okay? He's like, what? Me? Not eat it? That's not fair. He eats everything. He once pulled a whole wok of mincemeat, which it was cool. It was just the leftovers. So it wasn't full, but he pulled the whole wok. The wok's really heavy. He pulled it off of the cooker top onto the floor and ate the rest of the leftovers. In that same day, he also pulled like a packet of bagels down or something and consumed that. And they're higher up, but like Dottie's small. She doesn't do that. But even if she could reach that stuff, I still don't think she'd do it because she'll sit next to you while you're eating something and she won't steal it off your plate, whereas he'll just run in and steal it. Anyway, what I'm saying is we've got to be careful, otherwise he'll eat them. Pigsty, that's Alana's, not mine. Anyway, I discussed with my mum and I'm going to unwire it, stick it through the wire and wire it back up. If I can. Let's hope we don't break this when we use it tomorrow. I've done it before. I actually won a competition at Young Farmers at this indoor rally for wiring a plug in 55 seconds or something like that. So, yeah. I don't think that one comes all the way out. I think it's these two that come all the way out. It's going to be fun. Right, put them there. I don't think I can do it at 55 seconds anymore. Let's see. I know, I'll start the clip when I start wiring it back in and see. Well. Oh! You know what? It's a good thing I did that. Part of it's missing. Look, it's out. And the little screw bit from it is what? Seriously. Okay, we do have a spare and I forgot it's a flathead. Damn it, it's a flathead screwdriver for that bit. Be back. We have one. Okay, so the thing is, we do actually have a spare one of these. Excuse how messy it is. That's because we've used it before. That's chicken poo. The stickers keep getting stuck to my hair. I don't know. I'm just going to put the light bulb in this and check this one. See if this one works. Let's do that first. Because if this one works, then I'll use this one and not worry about stealing parts from it. Right, it might turn on straight away when I plug it in, or it might not. It might need the switch. It works! Let's switch it off. That's good news. So I guess I'll just unwire this one and put the other one back together, and we need to remember that it's not... Don't make where are the screws. We need to remember that it's not screwed in properly next time. That's so weird. Well, I found something to screw it in with as well. That's weird because this one did work, because obviously I checked them all before in case we need to go buy a new one. How the hell was that even in there? Look at it, it's a mess. I don't know how you'd fix this. I unscrewed it and everything is there, thank goodness. Okay, I wish there was a simpler way of doing it, but I am going to have to unscrew it all. I wish I had like a little plate or something. You know what? Crocs. I'm going to put all the screws and parts in the Crocs. That's just how it's going to work. So I've got to take these back two out because it's holding down the bit that holds the cable down. And I need the cable out. I'll take them all the way out. Okay. One. Technically I don't actually. Technically I just need to take it out enough for it to turn round. Okay, there we go. So I don't need to take it all the way off. Now, I found this, and this is working to get these undone. Okay. I don't think I need to take these all the way out either. I think I just need to loosen them. This keyring bit's annoying. Okay, right, the earth wire is on the big one, the brown wire is, what's that, the neutral, is the neutral wire the blue one or the live wire the blue one? There's earth, neutral and live, I think. Okay, is that going to come out yet? Do not want to lose these bits, although I can steal them from the other one. I might have to take these all the way out. Is that all going to come out? Okay, that should come out now. These are not brand new. Okay, see, it's apart now. Not going to be able to do that up in 55 seconds. Anyway, let's decide which part it's going through in the lid. It doesn't really matter actually. I think I'm going to put it through that hole. There. So it's away from the edge enough, and then I'll pin the light up wherever. And then as the chicks get bigger, the light needs to get higher up so they don't burn themselves on it. Wire. Gonna bring it through this one. See how it looks. So the light will be up here to start with. or it will be like that, and then we pin it along the top like that. Okay, now we have to reattach this. So let's get this bit. Let's do this. I'll start the timer. I'm not going to try and beat my time or do it fast or anything. I need to do it properly. Damn it. Please don't be broken. There we go. It's okay. Okay, let's try this. No, it's not. Obviously, it's not. Okay. Right. I think I need to put the blue one in first. Let's make it nice and neat again. Twiddle it around. Some fibers came off. Ouch. They are spiky. I think this plug's a bit of a weird angle. Oh yeah. Yeah, the blue one is the neutral. So the grey one must be the live, which is why it's attached to the fuse bit, I'm assuming. Grey one. It's brown, not grey. Okay, I took the screw out all the way. Jeez, it's hot up here. Where's the screw thing I was using? Here. Don't think it's straight. Okay guys, I finally got it to work. I twisted them round so they're nice and neat, and then I've screwed them all in. It was actually really quick once I fixed them because they were very fluffy, so I screwed them up tighter. I've pushed them in as tight as I can, but obviously I need to do it all up, test it and everything. The top one, the screw top thing's a little bit broken, so it was difficult doing it. Anyway, I need to put this other screw in. It goes in from the outside, doesn't it? This screwdriver is right. Yeah, let's do this up tight. I really hope this works. Right. Then screw this in. This one in the middle. Apparently that's the only one that holds it together. It even shows on the outside of the plug actually which ones are which. So we got the earth, the live wire and neutral. It's got colours. So brown is live and blue is neutral. Right, let's pull this light up for you guys where you can see it. You can go there. Yeah. Okay, let's not burst into flames. Okay. Gotta flick the switch. Let's see. Ready? Ooh. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Look at it. It's gonna be so cute. I think I'm gonna put the food feeder over here. I don't think it's good having them both there. But the water one will definitely be on that thing as long as the chicks can cope with walking on it. Yeah. I can feel some heat from it already. So it kind of looks orange on camera, but it's red. If I turned the lights off, you still can't really tell. Anyway, it's done. It's set up. If the chicks came tonight, we'd be all right. So I'm just going to need to get, you know what, this is what we used for the last one. We used a paper clip to hold it in place. Just use any kind of wire. Don't use string. I wouldn't use string. Use any kind of wire you got lying around your house. Paper clip. Or a sandwich tie if you could use a sandwich bag tie thing. Anyway, I forgot to say about their food. So they have their water, which we can also get some apple cider vinegar and put that in their water. I don't think we have any actually, so. And I don't think, as I've got a hospital appointment tomorrow, I don't think we're going to have time to get some. Plus, I'll probably forget. Anyway, this is the chick mash or chick crumb. What's it called? It's just called chick starter, actually. But we call it chick crumb or chick mash. It's really small. In fact, a piece fell out. I think there's a hole in this bag. It's tiny, so the chicks can eat it. And I don't really know what nutritional value it holds for them. This is what we've always used. I think it's a different brand as well, but that bag should last. I might need to get one more bag for them, but that should be pretty good until they go on to layers mash, because they're hens, they're gonna lay. We'll put them on layers mash afterwards, and we're gonna try them on some different fruits and veg and stuff as part of Alana's like diary thing, so she can say, oh, today they tried strawberries or whatever, you know. Yeah, anyway, I've unplugged the light because I'm not leaving that plugged in yet. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm so ready. So they're meant to be coming tomorrow evening. We might have to go pick them up from the leader of Young Farmers. I'm not exactly sure yet, but we will see. This isn't banged in properly. It's a bit better. I don't know where a hammer is. Anyway, yeah, I'm so excited to have chicks once again. We haven't had chicks for so long. At least it feels so long. But we haven't done chicks for the cowpie since... Which ones did we do? The last ones we did, it was Casey and I. So we did get 4, but we kept them in 2 separate boxes. 2018. It might have been like 2015 that we did cowpie chicks. Started doing them the year I had my last open heart surgery. We had ducks. It was the first year I was at Young Farmers, because you can't join until you're 10. I was actually 12 though. Well, 11 when I started. And we had 2 Aylesbury ducks, and they poop everywhere. It was stinky. We actually washed them before we took them to cowpie, and then by the time we got there, they were covered in shit. Like, completely. They were white ducks, and they were covered. And it stank. So we had them, and then we had some Rhode Island Reds, and then we had some mixed ones. And then we didn't do it for ages. And then I finished Young Farmers, because you can't do it after 16. At least at that club. And then Alana's getting them. And they're called something else. But they're basically Rhode Island Reds, the ones we're getting. So they should be good at egg laying. If not, they're very similar to Rhode Island Reds. But to be honest, I don't care. They're egg laying chickens. So that's fine. And they're meant to be girls. And they're going to be so cute. And I can't wait. Alana's going to be, like, so excited. But she has got to do the diary and print it off and everything. With photos. We're taking lots of photos. I need to photograph this quick. Anyway, I'm going to go eat dinner. And I guess the next clip you guys should see is the chicks. Or at least right before the chicks. Because we're set up. We're ready. Got the food. Got the water. Yeah. Eek. Guys, the chicks are here. They're in there. Casey's holding one for a sec. We need to fill the water and food up. But Dottie is very interested. Reader's been locked out the room. What do you think, Dottie? Are they going cheep cheep? Okay, I'm going to let them out. Oh my god, they already pooed. Casey, can you bring it back to its friends?
Okay.
Quick, Dottie, sniff in the box. Oh,
It's so tiny. So tiny. Look at them.
They're so loud.
They're so cute. And we got the heat lamp on now. It's warming up. I might need to lower it a bit because they are tiny. So I'll pin it up more.
Come see him, Dottie. Look.
Dottie, look, it's the chick chicks. They're going cheep, cheep, cheep. What do you think, Dottie? Do you like the smell of them? Alana, you grab the water quick. You got to go fill the water up, okay? Tap water.
Okay, tap water, and then I put some marbles in it.
Yeah, we'll get the marbles. And then I'll fill the food up. They're here. Oh my god, they're gorgeous. So we got given this chick food. So you pay £10, you get the 2 chicks. We got 4, so we paid 20. And you get a bag of food for the 2 chicks. So we got 2 bags. Obviously, they're going to go through it, so we bought our own. But I'm just going to fill it up. I think I need to put like a lot in so they can reach it. It's a really cool bag of food. Look at that. There we go, all filled up. Alana, do you want to put the food in?
Sure, I'll put the food in.
I'm holding the spotty dots and Alana's going to slide the food in. Don't put it on the thingy yet. Just put it down. Turn it. That's it.
Good little buddies.
Okay, let's let them settle and get warm.
Yeah, poor things must be cold.
Dottie's like, what? What did you do? We got chicks, Dottie. No, you don't get to walk on there because, trust me, you'll fall through.
Yeah, that's only stabilised with staples, Dottie.
No,
so
Dottie.
It's only stabilised with staples, Dottie, so I wouldn't...
No, Dottie.
Wouldn't suggest going on there. Wouldn't go on there, actually.
Look at the mess.
Wouldn't go on there.
I just wanted to say that Dottie has just sat here watching them where she was. Where are you going now, Dottie? She was just sitting there watching them. Look, it's the chicks, Dottie.
Go snuggle with your friends.
Chicks.
Go snuggle with your brothers and sisters.
Dottie's a pretty good girl. I mean, if they were loose with her, they would become her dinner. But she's not trying to get in there, you know. She's just sitting observing them. She does the same thing with the tortoise, but if we let her near him, she will bite off his head or something. But Reed, however, is now locked out this room. He is not allowed in this room, and thankfully we can actually click the door shut. I'm sure he will try to get in, but hopefully he won't succeed. But Dottie's just watching them. She's chilling them. I would feel safe leaving the room for a few minutes just to let, you know, do something and then leaving Dottie in here. I'd feel safe. But with Reed, no way.
Yeah, no way.
They're so cute. One of them was eating food a minute ago. We did just have them out and take some cute pictures, or Alana tried to take cute pictures of me with them, and then I tried to take pictures of her because she's got to do a diary and include photos. But one of them was just eating a minute ago and now they're not. Still haven't decided how low the heat lamp needs to be. I need to go finish making the perches. Anyway, I think we need to leave them to settle for a bit. Oh, look, it's going to eat some. So we decided that my 2 are the slightly darker coloured chicks. I think they're... I don't know if I can even point on screen, but my two are the slightly darker ones and Alana's two are the slightly lighter ones. One has a darker back and one has a darker head. They're mine. And then the lighter two. I think the lighter two are the closest to now. Oh, they're gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna let them settle for a bit. This one's having a little drink. And the one that was eating's moved. He's drinking. So sweet. The chick is perching on the... It has spikes so you can't perch on it. Feeder. Okay, that feeder's... Yeah, it doesn't stop them from perching on it. Literally, they've been here, what, an hour or two? And they've proved that the spikes on the feeder are not enough. But that's still a good feeder and they've been using it.